Today, my name is Akamo Sophia Mayowa. I am 14 years old. I'm in SS1A and in OSADENIS Mixed High School. I'm going to talk about Animal Farm. Animal Farm is based on the Russian Revolution of 1917 and on the Stalinist era of the Soviet Union. The book talks about the story of a group of farm animals who rebel against their human farmer in the hopes of creating a society where animals are happy, free, and equal. But then the rebellion is betrayed by a pig named Napoleon. Then the characters in the book are Mr. Jones, the farmer in the manor farm, the old major, the middle-aged white boy, the Jessie, Bluebell, and Pincher, who are the three dogs, the cat, Muriel, the white goat, Benjamin, the donkey, and Napoleon and Snowball. George Orwell is the pen name of Eric Blair, the author of the book, who died in 1950 of a neglected lung disease, and the book was first published on 17th August 1945. The moral lesson of this book is to always be contented, whether poor, rich, equal, or unequal.
Secondary School, and I'm in SS2A. I'm here to talk about the title Animal Farm by George Orwell. Animal Farm is a historical and allegorical novel that was first published in England August 17, 1945. The theme of Animal Farm is based on the Russian Revolution of 1917 and thereof into the Stalinist era of the Soviet Union. Orwell has a democratic society with a critic of his understanding, and he's got his experience from the Kaiser and Stalinist forces during the Spanish Civil War. About the book tells the stories of a group of farm animals who rebelled against their human farmer Mr. Jones, hoping to create a society where all animals will be equal, free, and happy to do anything they like. But the rebellion was betrayed, and the farm was in a state of betrayal was under the protectorship of a pig named Napoleon. The characters of this book are Mr. Jones the farmer, William the old major. We still have the white pig, which was the young one. Then we have the three dogs, which was the big boys, Jessie and Pincher. We have the cat horses, which was Boxers and Flora. We have Muriel the white goat. We have Marley the pretty foolish man. We also have Benjamin the donkey, Moses the tame raven, and we also have Napoleon and Snowball as the young boys, and we have the cat. The moral lesson I've learned from that book is that, and it's going to come from the popular quotation made by Napoleon. He said that all animals are equal, all equals that. This is what is happening in our society today. Some feel that they are more equal than others, they are above the law, really while discriminating others to do what they are not supposed to do by discriminating others. I'm here to use this opportunity to say that everybody is equal, no matter the danger, no matter your gender, whether female or male or your qualification, we are all equal, we have our own rights. Thank you.
I'm a student of OSADENIS High School Secondary School. I'm in SS1D. I'm here to talk about the poem The Leader and the Led. It is written by Niyi Osunlari. The poem talks about the quest of power and supremacy. In our society today, we see people who want to be on top, who want to be leaders. No matter how, like the ambition that determined to become leaders. That's what the poem is talking about. Power, quest for power and supremacy. And then there's also the language diction used in the poem. And that's the main figure of speech used in the poem is personification, because the animals are personified in human ways. The moral essence of the poem is it teaches our leaders to know what to do to make the society a harmonious, peaceful, and unity place for us to live in.
Hello everyone, my name is Chidokwe Deborah. I'm a student of OSADENIS High School. I'm in SS2D. So the story I'm talking about today is Second Class Citizen, written 1975 by Buchi Emechika. Second Class Citizen is talking about an ambitious girl called Ada. Ada, right from her childhood, she has always been so ambitious, and then she never let anything take her down, being a strong African woman. So here now, the novel is also telling us about the pains, the agony Ada faced during her childhood till she got married. It also tells us about how strong Ada is being an African woman. One of the themes of the novel is class and gender. Here, Ada was being discriminated by the people in the society, all because she was a girl, and all because they thought, because there's this mentality Africans have, that once you are a girl, you can't do anything. Your post is just to be in the kitchen and then cook till you get married. But here, Ada did not let that take her down. Ada was a very, very strong woman. She One of the examples I can give of Ada being a strong woman was when she wanted to write an exam into Methodist Girls High School, since no one was there to train her. Ada had to hide 2 shillings when her cousin Vincent sent her to buy meat. She hid two shillings in order to be able to register for her um, leaving school certificate in order to further her education, and because of that she received a very severe punishment of 105 strokes of cane in order to further her education. So here she was discriminated, but she never let that take her down. She was a very, very, yes, she was so hardworking. She was so hardworking. And then the moral lesson I'm learning from this place is that we should always be hardworking. We should not let anything take us down, despite our gender, our age, the kind of peer groups we make. So we should be strong, being Africans, and Africans are full of strong people. So we should be ourselves, no matter the society we are in, no matter where we find ourselves. We should feel free. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Mara Shinechari, a student from OSADENIS High School, Asaba, Delta State. I'm of age 16 and a student at. I'm here to talk about the novel Second Class Citizen. The, novel, the author of the novel is Bushi Emecheta. She was born in the year 1944, brought up by Nigerian parents, brought up by Nigerian Igbo parents, and got married at the age of 16. Decided in London with her husband. She started a librarian career there, and started writing so many novels on Black British lifestyle, which is based on human thoughts and how their reactions are where they lead of men and second-class citizens. The novel is portrayed by Ada's character wrote how she was struggling, how to be educated, how she faced the setback, and how her dream was to go to London to be a librarian. The circumstance she faced did not make her to give up. She faced so many dreams that she faced, the dreams that she had to go to London, have a better life. She went there and had the opposite of it, facing so many things, living in an environment that is slum and living with people that are awkward. She faced there, conquered everything, and at last, I hope, after she had divorced her husband again, and moved on with her life and became a writer. I learned so many things in the novel. First was theme of class and gender. Despite that Ada was discriminated, she faced on with it and became ambitious, hardworking, and determined. The second was Ada. The second theme is women and motherhood. In this case, Ada saw that women were discriminated and was brought up in the area that women are to respect their husband, cook food, bow down to them, keep their environment clean and mind their case, not to go out to work. She was like seeing the areas women's life were. She was not disturbed by it. She faced those experiences and later became a writer that shall be dreamed of all through her life. Thanks.
My name is Raleproject. I'm in SS1D. I'm 14 years of OSADENIS High School, Asaba. And I'm going to talk about the leader and the led. Okay, what I do understand about the poem is about the quest for power by leaders. And also that everyone is fighting to just have that position of leadership. And that's also the case in Nigeria as of today, that everyone is wanting to hold that seat, want to be on that seat. And also there's another thing in the poem that I do understand about the clarion call for unity and peace. That everyone has to be unified. We have to be in a decentralized, we need to go in a centralized manner for peace and unity to go in our society today. And also about the language used by the poets. The poet also put it in a way that is clear for us, like clear and simple for us that we need to know. And he also like for example, he personified animals as humans to show the way leadership and the quest for power is going on today. For example, the lion staked his position as to be the king of the animals, but the antelopes are saying that he's too ferocious for us. The giraffe also said that he wants to be the king, but the animal said his eyes are too far from the ground, so he might not be able to understand the ways of the people. If you want to be a good leader, you need to understand the ways of the people and know what they do and all they do and the ways of their lifestyle. Behind that, he also staked his position to be the king, but the animal said that if you become the king, you will embezzle all our money. To show that his stomach is endless. That is, he can embezzle all the funds of that state. To show the greediness of our leaders today, that we need to be focused. We need to centralize. We need to move in a centralized manner for peace and unity to go on in this country. Thank you.
My name is Asaba. I'm in SS1D. I school in OSADENIS Mixed High School. I'm for 14 years. I'm talking about the leader and the led, whose author is me Osunjo. This talks about the quest for power. Everybody wants to move, wants to become a president, but everybody has a negative part. Everybody has a negative part. Only thing you know is just like stanza 10. A little bit of a lion and a little bit of a lamb, compassionate like a bull, tough like a tiger, transparent like a river, and mysterious like a lake. We need people. We need a leader who will lead us right and clear. A leader who has selflessness and honesty. Thanks.
Good day, my name is Ogo Onye. I'm in SS1B. The name of my school is OSADENIS Mixed Secondary School. The poet I'm looking into, the name of the poet is Ni Osundere. And I'm looking into a term which says the character of stability and unity in the society. No meaningful society or achievement can be good, and the atmosphere can be good, which is devoid of peace, order, and stability. We should look into our society because no good society can be good without any good interest. Because our leaders should be urgent to go into things about and to look into things about the society. They need urgent need to look into initiative and programs to make the society grow well in progress and in good order. So what I'm trying to talk about now is the leaders of the country should look into the country to know how we should do things so to be in order. Because without the help of the leaders and without the help of the country being stable in order, the people of the country will not be stable and correct. We should make our country to be a great nation for us. We should look into things that concerns our country. We should look into our lives and to make our country stay stable and honest. So the leaders of the country should be able to look into our lives so that we can stand straight in life and look focused to be concentrated. Thank you.
My name is Ines. I'm 14 years old. I'm from Delta State. I attend the school of OSADENIS Mixed High School. I'm SS1C. I'm here to summarize about the leader and the led. The lion struck for power, but the antelopes they will actually face the strike of their claws at the quest of power of supremacy. We should need to be transparent like a gold, be brave like a lion, and do your best.
My name is Onama Beatrice Tribune from OSADENIS Mixed High Secondary School. I'm meant to represent the leader and the led. The terms highlighted from the poems guess for power and supremacy of the animals. They were struggling for powers, who to lead and the followers. There's so many animals we are struggling to lead, but each one of them has different characters, has one problem or the other. But in this poem, I learned that each one of us has different problems, and the way we do our things, our characters, and it matters a lot. Then in the society of the animals, there is the terms highlighted from the languages, the figures of speech. They use the figures of speech like personification to represent the animals.
Hold on.